I'm Lily.
And I'm Kiev. And welcome to the portal of our minds. Certain mental illnesses I try to pinpoint to see if maybe it falls in, and I'm like, no.
You know what's funny is I've done that. There have been times when I've been like, what if I'm like slow or I have some sort of mental disability and everyone around me just makes me feel better? And then I was like, and then Kiev, me and him have the same mental disability, and then no one's telling us.
You know, I thought that.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another piece of our minds.
And today what we have for you is 5 ways to notice a narcissist.
Or 5 traits of a narcissist.
5 traits of a narcissist. Messed up that one right there. I'm glad I didn't accidentally punch her.
Messed up that one right there.
Messed up that one right there.
So we're having technical difficulties.
Number 1.
So one of the number 1 traits of most narcissists out there, again, not every narcissist is going to have every single one of these traits. There's a bunch of different traits. But, it can also vary in men and women. Controlling. Narcissists are very, very, very controlling. One of the things that a narcissist may fear the most is if someone they're in a relationship with, or if you know a narcissist is as a family member,
it's hard.
One of the things they fear the most is when you start to try to take control of your own life. They don't like that. They want to make sure that they have control. And if they find out that you're trying to take control, they find that threatening and upsetting. And they will try to make up reasons as to why they need to know this is blah, 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 all the time.
One of the ways they tend to take control, or how they take control, not just one of the ways, how they try to take control and control you, is they observe you, they read your weaknesses over time as they get to know you, and they tend to abuse and get what they want from you by amplifying and using your weaknesses against you. They literally manipulate your mind to benefit them.
Yes.
And that's what their goal is.
Yes, that is
regardless true. If, like, I say this with, like, on thin ice, but regardless if they know it or not, if they're doing it or not.
True.
Because there's narcissists out there that don't realize they're narcissists, but a narcissist won't admit that they're a narcissist because they don't want to.
That's the hardest part about if you know that you're dealing with a narcissist, because there's actually therapy for people with
narcissistic traits.
Narcissistic disorder. I think that's what it's called. But that's the hardest part, is because most narcissists aren't gonna believe it. So that's the hard part.
Moving on to trait number 2. They are compulsive liars that make you feel crazy. And what I mean by that, so one lie, you ask them a question, it could be, oh, did you eat the cookies up in the cabinet? No, I didn't do that. I was doing this, and this all day. So I didn't even know we had cookies.
It's so funny because it is the most randomest thing. They'll blatantly just make things up. I don't know why, but it is one of the traits. They'll just make things up. And
it tends to drive you crazy because you know it's them. Like, it's either you or them that's in the house eating the cookies. Like, did Casper come walking in was like, oh, you know, I'm feeling Santa-ish today. I'm going to eat y'all cookies.
Yeah, and a lot of times if you're in a relationship with a person like this, it'll actually start to make you feel crazy.
Because they'll try to contradict everything that you say by replacing it with a lie. So you'll ask them a question, something, and they'll come up with a beautiful story of why they didn't do this, what they were doing, or that whatever you heard isn't real, and make you believe it so well. And then you keep hearing things from other people, and they keep stringing out lies, and you don't know who to believe because you love this person, but you also love this person who's your friend, or these people that you work with who are also constantly around this person, or like not even constantly around this person, like it's like just because they know them, you know, and it just really messes with your mental.
It does. If you're dealing with someone like this in your life, one of the most common things that they like to say too is, I never said that. I don't remember saying that. It is very, very, very convenient for them to forget everything.
Moving on to trait number 3.
Exaggerated sense of self-importance. So someone with narcissistic, saying it over and over gets very tongue twisty. Knowing someone who is a narcissist, they tend to feel like the world revolves around them. They're very like, wait on me hand and foot. You should be doing this for me. You should be doing that for me.
If it doesn't benefit them, it's not what they want.
And a lot of them try to be very flashy or be more important than you in any type of way, whether if it's at a job, a sport, a person. They feel better than everybody else. There's a competition thing with them. They're always trying to compete, even if you're not trying to compete at all. They're always kind of trying to compete with you and trying to up you all the time. So
like,
yeah.
What the heck, dude? We're here trying to live life. I ain't out here trying to race you to the toilet. Like, shoot, you got there first, go. You don't need to make a big deal out about it. And I know it's kind of random, but moving on to trait number 4. They live in a false reality. They live in a distorted reality, which can essentially be derealization. The whole concept of it is, in their mind, their life is perfect. Everybody does everything for them. They get everything they want, no matter what. And that's just not how the world wholeheartedly works, because you have to understand that there's other people with consciousness out here, not wanting to bend down at your feet, kiss your toes, and live in your world, because your world to them is hell. As a narcissist, you are not constantly, but you're more often than not in a state of disorientation with how the world works. But to you, it won't look disorientating. You may think everybody else is just stupid, dumb, ignorant, all this other stuff, without truly realizing what you're actually doing to those people, making them feel this way.
Right. So if you're dealing with someone, if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, or you have a family member that's a narcissist, I would say if the narcissist is your friend, but a lot of time narcissists don't really have friends.
They act like your friend.
They really, I've actually dated a couple, and one of them just didn't have friends. They don't hang out with a lot of people, and when they do, people kind of are like,
they can only put on a front for so long.
Yeah, they can only put on a front for so long, which we'll go into that in the next one. But if you are dealing with someone who is a narcissist, please don't take what they say personal, because a lot of times, like I said, their reality is distorted.
They're doing it for their benefit.
You may think you're helping, you may think you're a wonderful person, but they will see you as a lazy, burden.
Yeah.
So don't ever take what they say personal,
They
ever,
definitely try to put you down in the dumps.
Their reality is distorted.
Moving on to the
trait number... Right when I got it, you switched it up.
Moving on to the final trait, number 5. Narcissists tend to be really good charmers. Like, really good charmers.
Oh, really good.
They put a mask on that isn't them, but that mask can only be on for so long. Yes. But in the whole time period, so taking it back to the first trait and how they tend to read you, to know your weaknesses, to be able to, the second trait, to know your weaknesses, to control you. As a charmer, that's how they do that. They put on this mask to charm you and to tell you these things, to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel loved, to make you feel wanted, to make you feel like you have a friend.
The only person in the world to them.
They make you feel like they actually care about you as a child, that you're their child, that they actually care and want to provide for you. But that's all a front. They constantly manipulate your mind by telling you it. You may not pick up on it in the moment, but the things they say to you trigger in your subconscious that it's deteriorating for you. You'll notice day after day after day, you start feeling worse and worse and worse, but you don't know why. But it's this one person in your life that keeps saying these things to you without you realizing, and they've grabbed your weaknesses and are squeezing them.
They like to
making them bleed.
They like to use what we like to call sneak disses.
Sneak disses.
Well, they will sneak diss you and sneak diss other people, and we all kind of subconsciously will catch it and be like, did they really just say
like,
that?
no, they didn't mean it that way. But
and then, like,
no,
you blow it off, but it's like the sneak diss after sneak diss after sneak diss that builds up, and you're like, okay, hold up, you suck.
And another, like, another thing that kind of makes you go crazy in that aspect is one moment they'll be a complete asshole to you, then come back and
like
be
nothing
the sweetest
happened.
person in
Like
the world.
nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
They just
and you're
forgot.
like, what the? Like, dude, what?
It's so crazy. Like I've dealt with multiple narcissists in my life, so
Same.
This is where I'm getting this information.
Very hardcore personal experience about narcissists.
Yeah. So there comes a time in your life, because I mean, we attract these people sometimes, and then
Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah.
You won't be able to tell who a narcissist is, but you
It's
also
really
will.
hard to tell in the beginning, because
But
like
once
I
you
said,
know what a narcissist is,
they are the master charmers. They will charm the fuck out of you. Here's some flowers. You're so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I promise I ain't gonna do it again.
I promise. Wait, what? I never said that. Yeah, no.
that BS is out the door.
But yeah,
they'll put on fake tears, even like
fake tears.
Fake
tears. Fake what's
and
it called?
It gets you too.
This is actually another trait I just want to add real quick as a bonus. They throw fits. Like a child. They throw fits like a child. They don't want to be From my own experience, they will throw themselves down and throw an actual fit like a child. So that's also actually another trait.
That's crazy. Yeah. Stay safe. If you want to talk to anyone because you can't talk to your narcissist partner or your narcissist parent or narcissist friend, please drop them in the comments and talk to us.
And I understand if there's someone out there that's in a narcissist relationship, you can always come to me. Like, I need to start leaving my information about, you can message me, because leaving a narcissist relationship is actually really hard.
Because they trap you.
Because they will threaten suicide, which is...
Like what?
They will threaten suicide. They will make you feel like complete doo-doo for trying to do better for yourself.
When you leave, they'll just make the aftermath just hell for you for no reason. Like, even if what they did caused the breakup.
I've been stalked. I've had
cars keyed.
Cars keyed. I've been threatened with suicide. I've had friends threatened. It's hard to leave a narcissist, so I get that. And just want to say we love you guys, and peace.
Stay happy, guys.